Facts tell, stories sell. So today let's talk about stories. So as you may know, one of the most effective ways to sell something is to tell a story about your product or your company or something that you have to offer. So one of the reasons people buy is that they are buying your stories. They want to own a piece of the history or a piece of that story that you have been telling them. So that's how many big brands, many luxury brands they are selling, right? So they tell stories about their company, their product. So if your product or your company has some kind of history, you may want to share how the product was invented, how the company is founded, and all the behind the scenes stories going on. Or your product can also be an inspiration of a story. Right? Or your product is made by people with special needs or the less privileged, right? These are all handmade crafts and things like that. People want to know. People want to know more about your product, and they will buy because your product comes with a story. So there's one type of story that works really well when it comes to copywriting. So let me tell you the story first, and then I will explain why it works later. So let's get going. Here's how the story goes. So when I was a little kid, right, every Sunday we always had a very big family gathering at my grandparents' house. So it's like a weekly reunion to catch up with one another, and everyone will be there, right? My uncles, my aunts, my cousins, they will all be there to catch up with one another, to have dinner together, and to really do some games together, right? And each week, my grandmother will be in the kitchen for hours and hours, whipping up a feast for everyone. Right? She will cook sweet sour pork. We will make dumplings. We will make steam some carrot cakes, right? So looking back, I am not sure why we actually let her cook dinner, right? Because she wasn't good at it, right? But she loved to cook for us, so no one said anything. And my cousins and I usually will eat super fast, right? Because after dinner, we could sit down together, we could play Monopoly or other board games, right? And it's like a Sunday night tradition where we will sit together and play for hours. So regardless how old you are, grandparents or not, whether you're uncles, aunties, you can always join the cousins and play the games together. So what's really funny is that it's been at least 18 years, right? 18 years since I was at a Sunday gathering, right? And the story continues. So here's the interesting part, right? Sunday dinner, a family gathering. So it seems like a very small thing, a very trivial thing, right? But such stories really connect well with people. So if I am writing to the older generation, the older people, the retirees, 65 years old and above, I will sure share something like this, right? Because that's how they grew up as well, right? And they shared very similar experiences. And the most important thing is that they probably miss having that family dinner when everyone is talking with one another, playing board games, mingling, talking, chatting, and people are not on their phones at that time, right? Because there's no phones during that time. And that's when the times were better, or the so-called good old days, right? It taps into that very deep underlying feeling that they have. And that makes your copy a lot more compelling. Right? And if we grew up together with that kind of Sunday gatherings, that immediately makes your readers like me more, right? Makes my readers like me more. So that's how such stories are very powerful. So the next time you are writing something, you're crafting an ad, you want to share some stories, try to share an experience that you had, that your readers had as well. Right? There's no faster way to get them on your side, right, with such stories. So if you have any questions, comment below. If you want to learn more about copywriting, you want to learn more about how I can help you in your next marketing campaign, check out my website. I have a lot more content out there for you. Right? There are checklists for you, there are more articles for you. So click on the link in the description below. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, if this is the first video you watch, make sure you click on the button below so that you don't miss out any of my videos. Right? I upload them every week, and we talk about sales, talk about marketing, talk about copywriting, and a lot more. So go on, click on the button below, and I will see you soon.